Hello everybody and welcome to Children's FTV on a fine Friday morning. Now as you probably guessed by now, well, this is it then viewers. Now I know that this is not actually the last day of Children's FTV, but also, sadly, this is also the last day of the old look of Children's FTV before it gets rebranded with a new colourful look. Yeah, and I'm sure that George will probably announce that to all of you later on this morning. Won't you, George?
Yeah, of course I will, Dover. I'd do anything to help.
Yeah, well, that is good. Now, anyways, viewers, so here we go with the first program. And to begin this morning, here's What a Mess. Well, here we go.
A compost heap, a kitchen mop, an old fur coat with a bird on top, a moving mess of unpleasantness. Good grief, what a mess! Ketchup you'll never guess. Oh no, what a mess! Though he's not a pretty sight, he really tries to do things right. With a mother who's tall and slim, I wonder how she ever thought of him. A short, fat, scruffy Afghan hound, a more foul creature you've never found. A tangled bundle of bristliness. Good grief, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess.
And that was What a Mess. Well, yep, What a Mess. It sure is a very good scruffy African hound. Oh, and here we go with the next program. And here's something. And it's Postman Pat. And today's episode is it's Postman Pat's birthday. As I also heard that Postman Pat has been around for a long time since when?
1991.
Oh yeah, 1981. So that probably marks it as 43 years.
Yeah. Actually, it's 42 years from now.
Oh yeah, so that's 42 years of Postman Pat soon. So here's Postman Pat, and he's celebrating his birthday today.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Bum 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 bum, dee-dum dum dee-dum bum bum, rum bum 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 bum.
And that was Postman Pat. Well, I'm sure hope he's had a great birthday. Yeah, you know, he keeps getting all the birthday cards and some presents from all the villages that he delivers on his every round. That's how did everyone know, as they all know him, especially the Reverend Tims. Yeah, as you probably guessed. Here we go with the last program. Oh, probably from what was left on the VHS of Space Vets. And it's the Space Vets, obviously. So here we go for the final time, Space Vets.
Captain's log, 12th of the 6th. Since I took command of the Dispensable, there hasn't been a quiet moment. We're under constant threat from space pirates who know we're carrying the most valuable creature in the universe.
And that was Space Vets. Well, I don't know about you, but that was the last time to be broadcasting the Space Vets as well as the other two that we've had on Monday. Yeah, so it was a good one, really. No biggie. No, of course not. So, anyways, viewers, so now we've already had Steven Universe only on FTV, but now because we want to broadcast Steven Universe as well, here we go with Steven Universe in the future. Ooh, let's have a watch. And that was Steven Universe. Oh, and that was the first time we ever broadcasted on Children's FTV. because it is a children's program after all, because it's basically from Cartoon Network. Yeah, probably no doubt about that. So, anyway, so here we go with another episode, and it's Binker! And in today's episode, in which he encounters a mouse. The mouse in the house, that is. And that was Binker, the cat. But I'm glad he managed to get the mouse out of the house now. Yeah, very good job of Binker to do that, So, anyways, coming up next on Children's FTV, here we go with 64 Sule. And this time they get to tell a story about a polar bear this time. Wow, a polar bear. Now, why didn't anyone think of that before? Let's watch.
64, 64, 64 Zule. 64, 64, 64 Zule. Hello, I'm Lucy.
And that was 64 Sule. Yeah, because mind you, it was an excellent program. So, anyways, viewers, so here we go with the next program. And it will be Bodger, 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 la 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 la. Oh, great, it's happened again. But at least it's nothing to do with a new look. As no hairbear said, here's Bodger and Badger. Bodger Badger. Yep, it's one of my favourite programs. Yeah, oh, and of course, viewers, now, I'm not sure that we should include the animated special of Bodger Badger, because after all, viewers, George Buxton's old friend George Bread has made some animated specials recently, but that's never been broadcasted on Children's FTV. That could be another new program. That's probably based on the original series that we showed you just now. Well, I thought it would be a great idea. I'll just go and ask George Buxton right now. Oh, and Children's FTV will be back after the break. So don't go away. Alright, everybody. Just to let you know that I'm back now. Oh, and welcome back to Children's FTV. Oh, and if anyone else is asking, are we really going to have Bodger and Badger the animated specials? Well, let me tell you what George Buxton and I already discussed during the break. Well, let me tell you this. He said that we can premiere the Bodger and Badger special on Saturday Bear. And that means he said, yes! Woohoo! Wow! I can't believe it! I don't believe it! That's my catchphrase, you don't! Ouch. Right, over to George Buxton for a minute.
Alright, everybody. Hey, sorry about no hairbear, though. Yeah, he got punched by sudden Meldrew. I don't know what he was on about. Oh, and I already just told him that we can premiere the Bodger and Badger special. And just to tell you that we're only going to have the first ever episode of the animated special of Bodger and Badger, created by none other than my good friend George Brind, who had made the special since 2011. Wow, years ago at that. But that's only going to be starting on Saturday Bear, which marks that Saturday Bear will be the very last day of it too. Yeah, because I know that Mr. Whit will be back again next week as well. So make sure you keep an eye on that. So anyways, viewers, so coming up right now on Children's MTV, here on the Barkleys. Oh, and sadly, may I remind you, this will also be the last broadcast of the Barkleys as well. So here we go for the final time, the Barkleys.
Barney Barkley, he's the head of the Barkley house. Agnes Barkley is his devoted and loving spouse. They've got kids, Terry, Roger, and Chester too.
That was the Barkleys. Oh, and sadly, that was the last time to broadcast the Barkleys as well as the others, especially the Berry family. Yeah, I suppose that the Barkleys has been around for a few times as well. Yeah, since the Berry family. Right, back to the Hair Bear now. Are you alright, Bear?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, sorry if I got punched by Victor Meldrew.
Oh, that's alright. It's just probably Mr. Wilson playing tricks on you.
Mr. Wilson? I don't think we normally had now. Well, you may not think so, but I'm acting like one. Because all I did was to get back at Maggie for being a bit like Gordon the Gopher. Gordon the Gopher? What are you on about? Well, you may not believe me, but I'm going to broadcast it now. So here we go. Ow! And now on Children's FTV, it's time for Gordon the Gopher. Woohoo! Well, I better get out of here before anyone sees me.
Gordon the Gopher, he's the one for me. He's the only one. Lots of fun. Gordon the Gopher.
And that was Gordon the Gopher, as Mr. Wilson said.
Oh, yeah, it's alright, but look, Mr. Wade, I think Mr. Wilson is gone now.
Oh, thank goodness for that. So, anyways, viewers, so coming up next on Children's FTV, it's now time for the Famous Five. Ooh, I've never heard of that. Ooh, this will be good. What are they on about today?
Well, they're doing the treasure hunt.
Ooh, treasure hunt. Ooh, is it okay if I join them?
No, because they're just fictional.
Oh, so where are they headed exactly?
To Treasure Island.
Ooh, Treasure Island. Ooh, I'm going to enjoy watching that. Is it a two-part adventure?
Yes, it's a two-part adventure, but don't worry, Bear. We'll include the second part on Saturday Bear tomorrow.
Oh, good. So here's the first part of the Famous Five, at which they go to a treasure island. Let's go. Five, and that was the first part. But don't worry, everybody. The second part, however, will be on Saturday Bear tomorrow morning. Yeah, because sadly, I heard that George did say that marks my last day of the Saturday Bear.
Oh dear. Better send for the Barbara ambulance.
Oh, very amusing, George.
Oh, and I see you're up again.
Yup. Yeah, sorry if I fainted.
That's alright. Yeah, you didn't know that FTV Saturday Bear marks the last day. I mean, come on, Norbert. I mean, it's not like you're leaving Children's FTV.
No, I suppose not. But anyway, can I carry on?
Yes, you can carry on. And present Monty the dog for one last program.
Okay. Right, here we go with the last program of the day. And it's Monty the dog. I wonder what he's up to today.
see too well, but he will try. He's a biscuit crunching, sausage munching, wheeling, dealing, custard stealing, barking, yelping, double helping Monty the dog.
And that was Monty the Dog. And sadly, that's the last programme for today. Okay, now as promised, here's George Buxton to show you a quick sneak peek at some of the items that's going to be used for next week. Because it's a special treat for you. So you all get to see the first viewing of the new look items for Children's FTV, which is coming up next week, of course, when Mr. Witt will be back again next week. After me and George, of course, but when we do it first. Yeah, I don't see why not. After all, we are still going as of today. Aren't we, George?
Yeah, of course we are, don't we? Indeed.
Ooh, so exciting. I'm so looking forward to this. Well, anyways, I better go now. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow for when it marks my last day of Saturday there. Hope.
Right, I'm very sorry about No Hair Bear's fainting again. Yeah, I just don't know why he had to faint. Yeah, he thinks he's going to miss being on Saturday there. I mean, it's not like he's leaving Children's FTV or anything. But anyways, as No Hair Bear said, I have an announcement that I'd like to tell you. And the announcement is, Children's FTV will be rebranded next week. And here are the items as sneak peeks, as you might get a clue. Right, let's have a look at these as only for the first look, for those who want to see the items so bad. Here we go. Those were the idents that was used for sneak previews, because this is our clue for next week's rebrand, for when Mr. Witt will be back again on Monday afternoon, and me and O'Hare will be back again on Monday morning. And of course, Saturday Bear, however, is going to be the last day of it, just before Mr. Witt comes back, of course. I mean, it's not like he's leaving Children's FTV.
It's like leaving the country.
No hair. But anyway, so I will be back again on Monday morning with the Hair Bear, and we will be having a brand new look to Children's FTV. So, and for me, George Buxton, and saying bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, and for the very last time, here is my own version of the end credits that I have made since back in early 2023. And here it is for the final time. Just before Mr. Witt, Ernie, I meant to use the old. Coming up next on FTV, soon it'll be time for our biggest movie premiere on Friday, which is today, of course, and that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And that's when Roger Rabbit gets framed by certain weasels, and Eddie Valid is here to help Roger to save his wife, Jessica Rabbit. But can they all defeat an enemy? Well, you'll soon find out in our movie premiere, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and that's next, after the break. You're watching FTV, And now it's time for our movie premiere event of this season. And here we go. And it's the movie premiere of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Right, off we go to Toonstown to find out what's happening to Roger Rabbit.